Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one and only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. This is Rumboyz After Dark. We are live. Fuck my hair, dude. My hair, the last 3 shows has been fucked up. Anyways, doesn't matter. I'm fucking gonna hop in the shower after the show and go get ratchet and be toxic. We have an action-packed show for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that you guys take a look first, though, at all of our sponsors. First up, I would like to mention the Stacks app. Make sure that you guys download the Stacks app. Ask some of your favorite analysts, some of your favorite burning, deep down desire fantasy football questions over there on the Stacks app. That's stacksapp.io, available on iOS and Android. Also, I would like to mention our partners over at monkeyknifefight.com. Make sure that you guys utilize promo code RUMBOYZ in all caps for a 100% match on your very first deposit, all the way up to $100. You put down $100, we're going to match you on $100. Put down 50, we'll match you on 50. Just make sure that when you log on to monkeyknifefight.com or log on to the Monkey Knife Fight app available on iOS and Android, that you utilize promo code RUMBOYZ on your very first deposit to get matched on your very first deposit all the way up to $100. Let's keep this thing rolling. Shout out to our partners over at PFF and their brand new fantasy football format called All 22. That is all-22. There we go. Thank you. Oh, that is all-22.com. Okay. Again, all-22.com. All 22 is the brand new fantasy football format that you can kind of think of almost like your Madden franchise mode, if you will. You can officially get skin on every phase of fantasy football. You're going to be drafting the full 53-man roster. Go ahead, get involved with all22.com. Promo code RUMBOYZ for 40% off your subscription price. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, you already know we got to make it do what it do. We have to bring on the whole entire cast and crew. First up, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop the mic, FF. What's going on, bro?
Not much. It's Friday. Let's get this freaking party started because I know there's people besides me that are ready to party.
Yeah. Speaking of yeah, can I get a yeah for Pang's picks right here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network?
What up, homies?
What up, Pang?
Oh, man. Speaking of all 22, I'm getting my ass kicked around. I'm no longer ever going to draft Jalen Ramsey's toasty ass. Fucking goddamn, he's fucking me
Not
around.
everyone can be as good as me.
It's probably true. At this fucking point, Jalen Ramsey out here fucking getting clobbered last week and the week before. There's going to be literally a whole segment of highlights about him getting toasted. It's all going to start with Ayuk, Debo. It's going to be hilarious to me.
It's pretty fucking awful. We'll get into it later. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, he is the patron saint of fantasy football. Give it up, our mateys, for St. Pat FF.
What's up, guys? I've got a joke for you.
Ooh.
Why did the ghost watch the Rumboyz?
Why?
For the booze.
For the
Cheers,
booze.
dilly.
Cheers. Let's go. That deserves like someone should have donated for that. That deserves a fucking donation.
I hate you.
It's a little basketball.
That was such a dad joke. Ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, our special guest for tonight. Give it up for my homie, our homie, Ryan Sirfas.
What's happening, guys? It's real hard to follow that joke, man. So I don't got a cool intro, but glad to be here.
Hey, it's a pleasure to always have you here.
We have one more in the back.
We do?
Yep.
When was I going to fucking know about this?
I just saw it pop up. And certainly last but not least, big game James.
What's going on, fellas?
Oh, it's
Ryan, nice to see you here.
What's going on, man?
What's
Finding
going
out
on?
a lot of other places.
Yo,
You fucking,
Pat, I love your dad jokes.
you fucking take my goddamn intro again, I'm going to shit down your goddamn throat. You hear me? I will walk into your trailer and I will dismantle that whole shit. And you will never show up on this set again. You'll never work in this town ever again. I'm kidding. I'm fucking with you.
Can I film it and put it on Pornhub?
Oh, God. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know how we do.
Money's in OnlyFans.
Ladies and gentlemen, you already know how we do. The first topic that we're going to discuss is going to make you drink enough as is, but we do have to de-Christian the set. Cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rumboys and girls want to do dilly dilly. Yep, that tastes like bad decisions. So, first topic of the night, there's always here in season on Rumboyz After Dark. We got to have our Thursday night recap. Now, obviously, there's not a whole lot to recap. If we were capable of showing you guys highlights of last night's games, it would just be a bunch of fucking punts. Okay?
Don't forget
Last night,
fumbles.
not a single touchdown was scored between the Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos. Less concerned, honestly, about the Colts. The Colts, I feel like, are kind of being everything that we thought they were. More concerned about the Denver Broncos. So we're going to start the show off here at headquarters here in Colorado. What are our thoughts surrounding this team? Is it more so Russell Wilson's fault? Is what's happening right now the front office's fault, management's fault, because they're the ones who made the deal and paid Russ that money? Or is it the fault of no other than Nathaniel Hackett? Mike.
So this one we talked about a little bit last night. I think Pat's heard me say it too. When you bring in Nathaniel Hackett and you have that new offense, we all knew it was going to take a little bit of time. I mean, Aaron Rodgers said it a few years ago when Matt LaFleur first came on, and that was the same system. RELAX, relax. But here's the problem. The combination of the two is like a stick of dynamite ready to blow up. I think it's both of them. I think Nathaniel Hackett is more to blame. But at one point, you just got to go. I mean, that last play, when you look at that last play over and over, once his name was so wide open that that should have been a touchdown. So in my opinion, it's both of their faults, but it's more Hackett, and that system is just he can't even freaking, like we were saying last night, you freaking had, what was it, Robbie? 3rd down, and he freaking threw a freaking 5-yard out route to freaking Mike Boone.
Yeah.
Payne can do that on Madden with an all-white team. You shouldn't be doing that in Denver, Colorado.
I like Pierce, baby. Part of my all-white team.
Oh my gosh.
I got Stafford. I got Benny Scaldrick, Cooper Kupp, Braxton Berrios. It's so good.
I rest my case.
Anyways, Payne, your take.
I mean, I know we glossed over the Colts for a sec, but I want to bring it back for 1 second. There was a lot of people who were talking about the Colts are division favorites. They're division fucking favorites. And with Matt Ryan, oh my God, this 38-year-old quarterback that the franchise gave up on. Oh man, he's gonna turn this team around. I'm telling you guys this shit in preseason. I'll tell you shit again. No, it's not Carson Wentz's fault. That fucking team is ass. Frank Reich is ass. I don't know what people saw. And here's the thing: the Titans are 2-2. The Titans might take this division again, and it's gonna be fucking hilarious if they do, because they're gonna do it with Ryan Tannehill playing worse than he played last year. So, but to the Russell Wilson thing, man, it's not much to say. Richard Sherman has no place to talk. He got toasted in the fucking Super Bowl of his last Super Bowl he was at over and over and over and over again. So I don't know why Richard Sherman's talking. He has nothing really to say. I mean, yeah, I get it. He could run the ball, but look what they're running the ball with. Mike Boone, Melvin Gordon, that as much as I love the guy, has fumbled, 4 times already in the season? 5? I don't fucking know. It's pretty fucking bad. He's fumbling more than games played. Like, come on. So I could see
why.
Yeah, that sucks. So yeah, Wilson's not that good. And I wrote, once again, articles about how he was not going to lead this team the way people thought he was. He's a game manager, and he's managing it poorly right now. He's managing it like a fucking Dollar Tree. So not much to say there. I hope they get better. Nathaniel Hackett can only get better since it's his first year as a head coach. But if he doesn't figure out in the next 2 years, he'll probably be fucking fired. It'll be that simple. I just feel bad for Cortland Sutton. I mean, dude should be doing way better than this. He should be having more yards. He should be perennially at 100 yards per game if he had any other quarterback right now.
Didn't do it, Drew Lock.
Yeah, he could. If he could do it with Drew Lock and the rest of these other assholes, he could easily get 100
I
yards.
did see a post. I did see a post on Facebook last night from a Broncos fan that rang something similar to the effect of "Damn, I miss Drew Lock right now."
That's just disrespectful.
I mean, people thought. Look at the Seahawks. Everyone thought DK, Metcalf, and Lockett were done. Look what's going on. Geno isn't even good, and these guys are still putting up monstrous numbers.
But is that a matter of Pete Carroll being that coach more so than what we've realized as fans watching? We thought it was on Pete Carroll for what was holding Russell Wilson back, when in reality, Pete Carroll may have been what was elevating Russell Wilson.
And we made that point a while back, and I still agree to it. I still think that Pete Carroll believed in Russ more than most people would have. And then if you actually look at what Geno did in some games where he was just doing
the Broncos fans were fooled by a Russ. Damn.
But I think they're allowing Geno to air the ball harder. Like, hey man, like fuck it, just make the games interesting. And if we had more quarterbacks and more coaches willing to be like a little bit loose, we would have better games. I mean, Cortland Sutton had how many targets? 11 targets, and I can guarantee you only 2 or 3 of those were probably beyond the 15-yard line. That one deep shot he had that stole the ball would not have been to him if fucking Cortland Sutton wasn't just a dog and stole that ball from his teammate. So I don't know. I'm not too interested in Russ for fantasy purposes, and I'm hoping everybody knows never to draft him again. So
that's valid, Pat.
Going back to whose fault it is, it's Nathaniel Hackett's. I'm a Packers fan. I saw what he could do as an offensive coordinator, and he did well, and he had the leading offense in 2020 that he ran, but his name was never brought up.
Yeah, he never was.
Packers fans didn't talk about it being Hackett's offense that's leading to the best offense in the league. It was always LaFleur. Always LaFleur. And so now he steps into this situation where he doesn't have a Hall of Fame quarterback, doesn't have even a quarterback that's gotten an MVP vote, and doesn't have a true top wide receiver in Devonte Adams. Now, the fall off from Adams to Sutton is quite a bit.
Yeah.
Because at that top level, it's a very large gap. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do without that talent.
Is the gap a lot worse than Sutton and Judy and the 2 running backs versus Devonte Adams and whatever the number 2 was every other year?
But here's the thing: you had a quarterback that like Aaron Rodgers just sees the game so drastically different. Mm-hmm. Like this motherfucker's out here popping perk 30s and sweating and going out there and balling on motherfuckers, bro. Like that's
Rodgers made MVS look better than Jerry Jeudy is.
Like that's saying something. So that's kind of where I stand on that comparison. Now where the fall off is the offense that Russell Wilson had previous years and the weapons that he had previous years and the way that those things were put together personnel wise. He doesn't have those same things here personnel wise. I don't know what the fuck Denver's doing. Like why do they have so many tight ends? Why do they have so many fucking tight ends?
I was laughing about that shit. That's just
the only team that has more tight ends is Ryan's team.
We only got 4, 5. 4 or 5.
They were literally just generating players on the fucking bench, and they were like,
I would go Cooper Rush fantasy goods. It would be Rush. It'd be Rush at this point. Rest of the season, like if Dak doesn't get his job back, which we'll talk about probably like a little bit later, we'll bring that up. But yeah, Ryan,
Can I say one more thing before I pass it off?
Sure.
The other big thing that stood out is Hackett's lack of game management skills.
Thank you.
And that was something that Rodgers covered up for him. Rodgers' ability to understand what was happening, draw the other team offside, get the offsides call, get the encroachment, get the just before the delay of game. Russ has always struggled with delay of games, and the two of them combined equals trouble.
Is Nathaniel Hackett the NFC version of Adam Gase? where he played with a Hall of Fame quarterback and a guy basically carried his career. He leaves, becomes a head coach, and starts fucking it up.
And
I
they both
could see
and they
that.
both and they both became head coach, and they both became head coaches at Denver. Or,
I
you know,
could see that. I could see that.
It's 5 games into his career, but we'll see.
I mean,
on the
Adam
narrative.
Gase at least went on his first year and took a very bad Dolphins team to the playoffs. I don't even know if Nathaniel Hackett's going to take a really good Dolphins roster. Sorry, a good Denver roster to the playoffs.
Yeah, because I personally don't feel that is the roster. Like Russ said in his presser, the defense played his ass off last night. Ryan.
Well, I think it's a combination of both. Like we had the whole game was Hackett shitty play calling, and then on the last play of the game, they said he admitted that his play calling wasn't working, so he gave it up to Russ, essentially throwing him on the bus. But it puts them both kind of in that hot seat. But when you look at Russ, man, we're in year 10, and I know he's only 33. QBs are playing till 40 now, but he out of the last 8 years. In the last 7 of the last 8 years, he's been in the top 2 of QB hits. He is an old 33. He's getting just beat up on.
Yeah.
And it's like it's getting close to washed. Like the
Mobile
shelf
quarterbacks don't
life,
age.
huh?
Mobile quarterbacks don't age.
And it's not even from being a mobile quarterback. It's him staying in the pocket. His hits came in the pocket because he held the ball too long. It wasn't running down the field. Like, you look at some of the running quarterbacks now, they protect themselves and get out of bounds. He was just getting hammered in the pocket because either his line was bad and he held way too long.
So to your sentiment, though, is this we're talking about a 33, 34-year-old quarterback. Is it fair to say this is probably just a bad season with a bad coach? We've seen quarterbacks just have bad seasons with bad coaches.
We have, but a great quarterback who I know he's not a Hall of Famer, but he was on at some point that trajectory. Trajectory, man. But he should overcome that, and he's progressively his stats have gotten worse over the last couple of years.
Yeah,
he was in that Pete Carroll offense last year and struggled, and Geno Smith's doing the same thing, but better this year. Like it's not just Hackett when he's declining. The guy in his situation, who in all isn't as talented, is doing better.
Imagine, if you will, somebody that wrote an article about that, how people wanted him to repeat his best year rushing and throwing and touchdown efficiencies. And it was like, no, that's not going to happen. Because it was his best.
If you thought he was going to
run fantasy receipts account on
if you thought he was going to run the ball well,
yeah, like what the fuck was this? Like, gosh, Pink, Jaime.
Like, I don't know. I wrote this shit last year and I rewrote it because I saw his ADP go up further, and I was like, "Why is his ADP higher this time around with the weapons being actually
because fantasy football's full of a bunch of fucking hype beasts, bro."
God, man, motherfucker, this is the reason like the stocks crash. Everybody keeps thinking shit goes up. No, motherfucker, shit does not go up every goddamn year. Matt Ryan,
I don't want to talk about stocks. That's what the fuck I do for a living.
Like the stupidest shit I've ever fucking seen. This year was really bad.
Well,
like Michael Pittman in the second round is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Well, look, we're gonna play a little game here in a minute that'll kind of do that.
Fucking triggered, goddammit. And last night's game just really made me just like fucking go roll my fucking eyes.
I'm like, triggered. You use a fucking stocks analogy here. Well, I like that's what I'm testing for. Like, gosh, asshole.
Fucking stocks go up. They only go up.
Stocks. Jaime, Jamie,
you guys pretty much hit on all of it, but just like Ryan just mentioned, it's a combination of Russ looking bad and play calling. Like Russ isn't hitting his open receivers. They surrounded him with all this talent. Well, now Devontae's gone, but still, like, he had 5 weeks to show it, and he had glimpses here and there in week 1 with the passing yards. Yesterday with the 2 rushing attempts, 24 yards. So, yeah, he does still have legs. He's just not using them. If he needs to, he still can. It's just I gave Russ all the chances in the world the past 5 weeks, and I'm done with them now.
Dude, we missed a parlay because they couldn't – Melvin Gordon couldn't punch one in.
Yeah, that's surprising. It's extremely surprising.
Like we missed a parlay by anytime TD in a game that went to OT.
Can't even make that shit up.
How the I have missed parlays by a lot of things.
Anytime TD not being one of them.
Anytime TD, when it happens, it's never in a game like that. It's never been like that. It's been in the games where TDs have been scored, and like maybe the player that I picked just maybe I'm picking Pat Fryermuth, and like it's like they didn't target the tight end at all,
There was one of the spets betting places like tweeted out like right now the most favorite bet taken right now is no touchdown scored. This was at halftime. It was like plus 600, and they were just fucking laughing like, "This is probably gonna fucking hit." But I'm still too much of a bitch to take it. But the fact that they tweeted like everybody is taking no touchdown at halftime. At halftime, guys, that's crazy.
We talked about that, taking it for the whole game yesterday.
Yeah, that's
you should have took it for like $1. You would have won like $700.
Dude, it was so bad.
That's so good. That's
like
so good.
like to miss a 6-pick parlay on an anytime TD in a scoreless in a touchdownless game. That should be that is an atrocity. That should be fucking illegal. I'm done with this topic. Bro, Denver, get it the fuck together. By the way, heading in, I said it on the pregame show last night. I even said it during last night's broadcast. Neither of those teams heading into last night put up more than fucking 42 points between them and their opponents heading into last night. So we already knew that the fucking under was secured. And that's what makes this even more sad. Is like, you can't even put up fucking 42 points.
It's pretty fucking
The
bad.
Broncos did it once, and that was against the Raiders, and they barely did that. And the Raiders did most of that work. Getting into this next topic here. So, in the spirit, you like games? We're going to play a game. You want to play a game? We're going to play a game.
We have to saw our legs off.
No.
Rocky 4?
Oh, let's bring up Rocky 4.
No.
God.
It's a great movie.
If the fact that you tagged me in such a long ass
because you needed to hear it, bro. After we talked about it yesterday, you needed to hear all of
that.
that.
Having me hear it, bro. The fact that you made me read, you told me last night, and then you made me fucking read it this evening. I was like, God,
I put some details in there.
I get it. I get it, Eepert and Roper, Mr. fucking Rotten Tomatoes over there.
Yep.
Rel, what's good? Fantasy Goods, what's up? What's up?
Benny,
I see y'all up in the chat. What the fuck was that? Oh, so this game that I have is kind of inspired off of, two goats, Tom Brady and myself. Both go through some life shit. All right. So I decided here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network to make a game. All right. And we're going to call this game Single or Mingle. All right. I want to know, heading into this season, I know that we are only 5 weeks in. Okay. So to be fair, we will take that into account. I want to know a team that you are now leaving single. So a team that coming into the season you were hot on, like you had the hots for. You were like, I'm betting them. They're gonna be. I'm picking up their players on fantasy, like and they've just had like now you're like, it's time for breakup. So I want to know who you're leaving single and who you're trying to mingle with. Fantasy football edition. You can either make it a team or you can make it a player. Just an overall take. Baby, you start first.
Oh, you want me to start?
Yep. It could be a fantasy take. It could be a betting take. Was something that you were right, something you were wrong. Single or mingle?
I'm breaking up with the Cardinals.
Oh.
Murray hasn't showed. Like I looked at Murray as being a top 5, top 6 type quarterback during the drafts. He ain't showing it.
Go ahead, Mike. You got it. You got the controls.
I know when Hopkins comes back, he could step it up a little bit, but I'm out on the Cardinals right now. I was all over Benjamin, like Connor even as an RB2. Like I'm not seeing it from him.
What about Marquise Brown? Fucking good.
Yeah, but who else you got? Because like he's going to be covered this week, so we're going to see it this week. Is he that good?
Okay. I like
not who he's being covered by, but it's like a top 5. It might even be the best cornerback in the league.
I like that call. Like honestly, like I like that. So who are you mingling with?
I am going back to one of my exes.
Oh.
The Cleveland Browns.
Oh,
Browns, baby. They are looking good with Brissett.
This is toxic. You're going back. Not only are you going back to an ex, but it's your own team at that. Okay,
Yep.
so continue.
All right. So, I mean, even DPJ, like, I seen glimpses of him on a few catches. Chubb is the number 1 running back, and I was out on Chubb going into drafts. He's not on one of my teams. Like, he was in the middle of the second round, I'd be like, nah, I'll wait until Devonte falls a few picks later.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, Amari Cooper, I was out on him too, and he stepped up. I mean, last week he was covered a lot by one of the best cornerbacks, but I see him. Just the team itself is coming together, and I feel like it's like an ex that had a bunch of problems in the past that went and seek therapy.
Yeah,
Let's say that.
Yeah, there you go.
Now she got herself together, and like I can go back to her and like help her be that same person and just.
You're doing that fixer up.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Mr. Save a Ho.
Yeah, he said Mr. Save-A-Ho, Captain Save-A-Ho. Jamie just became Captain Save-A-Ho. Oh my gosh, we're only 30 minutes into the show.
Membership, hoping it works out in the end.
Ryan, what you got, bro? I'm really interested in your take.
Yeah, everything Rams related minus.
That's so good.
They're just falling apart. Jalen Ramsey is just. We saw the glimpses in the Super Bowl, but he might be cooked. It's time to move back to safety. Allen Robinson, bro, like we thought that it was just the Bears. It's not. He's trash. I can't pronounce the name of the dude who's getting the targets over him right now. Skolziak or whatever.
Skronek.
Yeah.
Stafford looks washed. They have no offensive line.
Chris Hogan, Braxton Berrios, whatever you want to call them these days.
They're terrible. I thought they were going to run away with the West. I thought Robinson was going to bounce back. Cam Akers just breaking my heart. Like I've been a Cam Akers. We're most specific. It's Cam Akers, man. Just kicking me in the nuts. Like just disrespectful breakup. It's bad.
This segment is so much better than I thought it was gonna be. Who are you mingling with?
Oh, dude, it's the Jags, man. Specifically, Christian Kirk and
Trevor
Lawrence.
Jags.
God damn it!
Trevor Lawrence is the prettiest guy.
Mike, they were never getting around
that
you.
flow there. Him and Christian Kirk just have that connection. They're the power couple right now in the league. It's great, man. If they're in high school, they're prom queen and prom king, and the queen is the man with the hair. But let's go. I love everything that's going on with the Jags.
Yeah. All right, let me ask you something.
A competent head coach changed everything.
So we are so TikTok everything that Ryan just said. Like that shit is so TikTok worthy.
So you're messing with the Jags, but what about that annoying little brother they have?
Are you talking about Travis Etienne? Dude, he's like that kid in fucking.
Look, we're on here, right?
He's like the kid in Christmas Story who's falling after with the jacket on that's too big. He's gonna come around. He's gonna get bigger, and he's learned from his brother brother James Robinson beating somebody up. He'll get there. It's just a year away.
Okay, Pat, your turn.
We're going down south to Carolina.
North Carolina, come on,
I was hopeful that they could do something. They got a team that's supposed to have a great defense. That defense is still showing up. And Baker Mayfield was injured last year, got over a bad breakup with Cleveland, and instead of working on himself and fixing himself, he decided to throw himself and his entire life down the gutter and is living out in the alley trying to do whatever the fuck he's doing, and it's not playing football. He's looking worse than Sam Darnold did.
But my question
Thank
is, why would you
God,
mess with
somebody
him to
said
begin
it.
with? Like, it's that like
Because he was a capable, could throw 4,000 yards in a season.
But still, the Panthers are like that freckled-haired, like red-haired girl that no one talks to.
Baker Mayfield's essentially a blowjob, still a job. Like he's bad.
But like, dude, like Darnold had a worse O-line last year. They actually have a better line, so there's legitimately no excuse for why Baker's worse than Darnold.
The reason is he took it personally, and his ego is down the drain. He has no self-confidence right now, and that's not coming back. And it's too bad, so sad. Find the unemployment office because
let's go with what James said. James said it best. Jacoby Brissett. He's going back to his old team. His team, Jacoby, a backup for the last 4 or 5 years, came in and is doing better than the same exact roster Baker did.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking embarrassing. First overall pick, man. Are you kidding me?
And he killed DJ Moore.
I mean, he killed Odell on the Browns.
Killed Jarvis. Killed Njoku.
Like,
Killed Austin Hooper.
Give DPJ a chance.
Dude, he's basically a Kardashian.
Now, a team that I'm fooling around with. They've stuck around a couple games. I think they're better than their 2-2 record. The Atlanta Falcons.
Ah, fuck.
Really?
They are.
No.
They are.
Really? All right. No, that's fine. So you're mingling with the Falcons. Go ahead.
Yeah, they're fun to watch. While it's not pretty and while it's annoying for us as fantasy managers, they're doing good things for the NFL in terms of like winning their games and staying competitive.
It's like that ugly chick that gives good top.
No, it's not even that. Because at least good top is good top. That's something good about what,
dude.
Like,
it's like a hand job under the desk right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You came.
Okay, yeah.
Did you really care? No, you didn't. You're probably still horny afterwards.
The Atlanta Falcons are like when you go to a strip club and you leave with blue balls. It's like, yeah, I saw tits, but I mean, I'm not getting laid.
I mean, it matches with Atlanta.
Atlanta Falcons is like when you buy a drink for a chick, but she already has a boyfriend.
Oh, shit.
You buy drinks for Kyle Pitts, but he's fucking on the bench. You're like, that's what it feels like. It's like, what the fuck?
Kyle Pitts is essentially the girl reading a book at the bar.
Oh, shit.
I already got a boyfriend.
Like, miss, I'm telling you that you dropped $20 on the ground, but you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to take it anyways. You're lost.
Says I'm a number one. I don't have to do anything. Don't worry.
But Pat's right, though. Like, they are 2-2, so that's interesting. And Patterson, dude, that guy probably going to get people in the playoffs, even though he only played 3 games.
I was years looking decent.
Yeah.
Drake London's something. 30+% target share. If Mariota is halfway decent, they can make a run in that division. Brady, we'll talk about Brady later. We'll talk about Brady later, but that division's up for grabs.
I mean, but Mariota Justin Fields it. He threw like 9 passes last game or some shit. Something terrible. Ugh, gross.
Hey,
I just can't.
What you got? What you got?
I like the Patterson though. Damn, man, Jax was up on there.
Were you leaving single?
With and I want a restraining order from has got to be the Giants. Like, you fucking can't right now. Like, I remember I was typing this out. It was like the last time they had any relevant fantasy wide receiver was like 4 years ago. It's like, what?
We're 3-1.
Okay.
Are you talking about for fantasy purposes?
Yeah, for fantasy purposes. What the fuck are they doing? They literally are like, hey, man, we have Kadarius Toney and Wan'Dale Robinson. You know, we hurt Sterling Shepard again. Probably should have came back, honestly, at this point. Kenny G. Like, their headline.
Everyone's hurt. Everyone's broken.
None of them are playing.
Well, like, how
everyone's
really on the Giants?
Barkley ain't.
Yeah. Barkley,
like,
that's the one guy on this fucking team that I have all the love for. Like, I have like 38% exposure to that guy in best ball right now. Like, I'm all for Saquon. But the rest of
in the third round, yeah.
He's why you can't give him up, man.
Yeah, their wide receiver core like so fucking bad. I think no one on that team has break 700, 800 yards in like 4 years. Like 800 yards in 4 years. No one, not one fucking guy. Not one.
Maybe
everyone's
Ingram,
like,
maybe didn't Evan Ingram do it?
no,
But he
4
ain't a
years
receiver.
ago.
Okay.
So the Giants are like that one girl at the end of the night at the bar that no one wants that's just left over. You just
Yeah.
gotta take it.
Do that 155 call.
Yeah, and then you just keep going back every night just to get her.
Remember that year
After,
the
after you've been
Chiefs-
rejected 5 times, you
Remember like that
WYD
2013
at midnight.
season?
You gotta wait till like
Touchdown?
2:15 at night, right before the bar closes, to get her.
No,
You
Bad text.
You
You're like, you know what? Like I'm gonna just give you pity, Dick. Like,
no, because you
No,
get
it's,
your
it's
dick
not
wet on
pity,
that
Dick.
one.
It's the opposite. It's
The
Feel
Giants
sorry
are,
for yourself.
are the girl that's making you wait before marriage, and then after you get married, she's like, just a little bit longer, please. All right, that's the Giants. It's been 4 fucking years, and you're still not getting your dick wet. Like
This
that's
is
how
the
bad
best
it is.
segment ever.
She says she's a
You
virgin,
know,
takes up the
so
butt
who
that
are
shit
you
on
mingling with? Who are you mingling with?
Oh man, there's a couple of teams I could think of. You know, I love the Jacksonville pick. That was a good one. But I'm still going back to the fucking Seahawks on this one. Like, dude, everybody you bought on this fucking team costed you nothing. Geno Smith off the waiver, Rashad Penny round 10, fucking Will Disley in soccer leagues. You know, like you're fucking DK Metcalf around 6, Tyler Lockett round 10. Like these guys are so all value, all fucking day.
Walker was being drafted before
Yeah.
Penny.
Yeah.
It was
And here's
crazy.
the thing. The motherfucker could go. The DK Metcalf was like, I'm gonna go take a shit mid-game. This is cool. I'm gonna go take a shit.
That was
We got
awesome.
this.
Got carted
And
off.
to be fair, they shouldn't have won the game. The Lions are a better team. Hey, you guys that called the Lions like a couple weeks ago, yeah, I'll admit it, I was fucking wrong. The weapons are for real, and the defense is pretty good.
I've called the Lions before the season even started, but
And I'm
you know,
backtracking and giving it to you guys, all right? So good shit. But
thank you.
the fucking Seahawks are just hilariously the opposite, where everyone just completely shat on them. No one
Yeah.
liked them.
Yeah.
And the DK Metcalf plus on 150-yard games. And Tyler
Yep.
Lockett has like 90 yards every fucking game. It's like, come on.
I got
Geno
that dude in the
Smith.
7th round of the Scott Fish Bowl.
And
Wow.
to top it off,
Like
top it
7-10
off,
is crazy.
In
This is-
my dynasty startup, I got him in the 7th round of a dynasty startup. Metcalf.
yeah, like what the fuck?
People were
is
so
wrong with
off of him. I had him as a top 12.
That's the dumbest thing
Receiver.
I ever heard.
you? And
Okay,
here's the funniest part about this: these guys are probably only going to get better after Geno leaves. Like once they actually get themselves a real quarterback, they're going to be fucking better.
What if they have
like,
Russell
you
Wilson?
bought them for nothing.
What if they get back?
What if they get back Russell
This
Wilson?
is if you wanted something
Oh.
like this. This is the chick that like she gets hotter when she takes off her glasses. You're like, oh shit,
Oh,
you
it
took
takes
her
down her
hoodie. You
hair.
actually look good. You're not
Yep.
fat
Yeah.
under the hoodie.
Uh-oh.
By the way, I need to grab a new beer. I'm empty. I'm out.
Duh,
All right, I'm gonna join you in that.
duh,
Hold on.
no,
Hype.
Damn. The pro move is
Yeah.
to bring the bottle with you.
So the Seahawks are the fucking chick that took off the sweater and she's hot under it. All right,
Yep.
that's the Seahawks. And the fucking Giants is the girl that made you wait till after marriage and you're still waiting. She's like, yeah, you know what? Wait till my dad passes.
She only wants to procreate.
Dude, it's 4 fucking years and I haven't had an 800-yard receiver. There are teams that have 3 of them. The Bengals last year had 3 receivers over 800 yards. And probably a running back that had over 800 yards, probably. Like, I don't fucking know what you could say about the goddamn Giants. Give me a restraining order on that person.
Mike.
All right. So since everything has been stolen from me, especially Ryan.
Hey, that's marriage.
Dude.
So
You have a
I am
Friday.
going with the team that you think is cute at the end of the bar, and then you realize you're so drunk that they're ugly as fuck. And that is the Chicago Bears with those offensive weapons that we thought were going to be something. You think it's a 10, and then you realize it's uglier than your freaking step cousin.
The Bears
You
are the
spilled
way.
some beer on her face.
That was the most Alabama shit you could have said. Why are we looking at your step?
I want to revise that. Mike,
Well, it's your step cousin, so you technically never mind. I'm not gonna go there.
You better pray that
real,
ain't
real
live.
quick, it's the girl that you take home when you're drunk as fuck, and then you wake up next to her in the morning. And you're like, "Oh shit, I'm sober. What the fuck is she doing?"
What happened? You're like,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
shit.
Because you drafted this team. Somebody drafted one of
You
these
look
players. I
downstairs,
don't
you got
like it.
Chewbacca.
Like, no wonder no one was talking to her.
Yeah, David Montgomery was kind of good though. I would say that much before injury.
It's like all beautiful on the outside. Then you go downstairs. It's like wolf pussy.
Well, you got Cleo Herbert down there. It's not being used.
Good times.
This
It
that-
All right,
smells
no,
like the Meadowlands.
All
Who
right,
you
so
mingling with,
the Bears are a fair call. And then who are you trying to mingle with?
I'm jumping in bed with the team that people have already jumped in bed, and I don't care. And Pat knows where I'm going with this
Fuck
one.
Oh, you're being a whore.
Give me Jacksonville. Give me Jacksonville, and
You
give it
thought.
to me all day long.
All right,
You're
we're Eskimo
thought.
brothers now, man.
You're
No,
a thought.
Ryan. The reason is on this show. I said at the beginning of the season, Jacksonville's winning this damn division, and
We
everyone
did
thought
that.
it was crazy.
No,
I never
agreed.
thought you were crazy on that.
No, we agreed.
Yeah. I was all
All
on
right.
the Richie Kirk train on this one. I was like, fuck it, man. I want him to succeed, all the hate he got. Wasn't like Trevor Lawrence, too. I want Sunshine to fucking go off.
So-
Sunshine.
So I never thought that the day would come that someone could be more toxic than myself. And Jamie topped that by
Yes.
going back
Yep.
to his team.
Can't
Me?
beat me, man.
I'm breaking the fuck up with you, Washington. All right. Even though you guys still have this weird magical way of still half-ass mediocrity wise producing in fantasy, you're not hitting on the books is the fucking problem. And when you are just completely screwing over the books, I gotta let you go. I'm not betting you anyways, but I'm seeing what you're doing to other bettors out there. And it's not fucking cool. And then what you're doing from a fantasy perspective, yes, I get Jahan Dotson tied with Stephon Diggs, but he's out this week. This is your opportunity against a weak-ass Tennessee team to see if you can maybe win Robbie back. But if this was a Bachelor, I'd be kicking you off the fucking show. So,
And Robbie, don't go back just because you see your ex with a nice piece of whatever she goes with Brian Robinson. Don't go back. Don't go back, man.
I feel like your friends weren't good friends though, because they didn't tell you to stay away from her. Like,
exactly.
Washington's
Like
the girl.
that.
They're like, bro, she's crazy.
Sign me up.
She might burn your house down if you break up with her. Like,
Bro, I
Stay
She's
away
the girl.
from that, man.
Washington is the girl you met at community college class.
yeah, she
well,
has.
they're so
she has
toxic.
crazy
Here's the thing,
eyes.
they're so toxic. They're so toxic. Like you can break up and they'll bring you back in, and then you'll break up and they'll bring you back in. Like it's so toxic. Like this week, watch Curtis Samuel's gonna go off. McLaurin's gonna go off. Like
I like
You should
McLaurin.
never
Love
love-
it.
You
I
should
do
never
like
love Curtis
McLaurin,
Samuel.
dude.
they're gonna convince you so hard that they've changed, and then they haven't.
They have.
Stop it.
They changed names, but that's it. It's like she's going by different
the worst.
aliases, man. It's like she
Hey,
changed
for real
Facebook
though,
profiles.
I am excited. I know it's a while away, but I'm excited for this team to move to Virginia. I'm excited for this team to move to Woodbridge, Virginia. That's where I'm from. That's gonna be dope. I went to elementary school in PG, where they are right now. I live 2 blocks away from Somerville Apartments. You can look it up. I used to live 2 blocks away from what used to be Jack Cook Stadium. I'm excited for them to fucking move to Woodbridge. That's gonna be fucking sick.
You should
It's gonna be a
excited
pain in
if
the
Dan
ass for
Snyder,
traffic. Huh?
You should be excited when Dan Snyder's out of there.
Oh, I'm definitely excited when Dan Schneider's out there, but that's happening, bro. That's gonna happen.
Is it?
The team,
All right, Robbie. So who's your new girl?
yep, the team that I'm mingling with, yo, there's this big, juicy booty.
Oh no.
What's his name?
Oh,
up in Detroit, and I'm really fucking with the Lions heavy right now. Like, it doesn't matter who the Lions switch in and out, like personnel wise. This offense is completely just like operational. It is completely just. It is always moving. It is always putting up points. If this team is on the field from a betting perspective, I'm willing to hit the over.
Yeah, that's fair.
I am loving Detroit. Like,
and you don't even have the full roster yet.
Have
Bro,
they? They've had
yeah.
they've had one quarter this season they haven't scored a touchdown.
Hey, how many times has Frieza reached different fucking forms and still keeps getting his ass kicked? That's the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are Frieza from DBZ. Like, this is my final form. This is my final form. No, this is my final form. And then the whole time just getting fucking dusted by Goku. But it's entertaining and you love it.
And then they bring back a person, like a friend that they haven't even seen in a while, Justin
Oh
Jackson.
yeah, they fucking bring back Dragon Balls like Josh Reynolds.
They're like, oh, hey, they just lift them up.
Like, bro, that is the
Smile on his
Lions.
face.
The Lions. I'm trying to mingle with the Lions. I was gonna, in an honorable mention that I was gonna say,
Your side
which we'll bring up later in the
side
show.
bitch, Robbie.
Huh?
This is your side bitch.
Yeah, my sneaky link. Tampa Bay. Now that Brady is going through this, y'all remember when Kobe fucking was going through the case and put up goddamn like mad points in 60, and he was just balling with the vengeance. Yeah, I think that's about to happen.
Yeah, but Kobe didn't look bulimic.
Oh,
like Brady looks like he's just throwing up all of his meals.
Yeah, Brady's like,
Brady's gonna do that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that later, man.
Brady's eating Russell Wilson's
We are
cooking.
going to talk about that later. We are going to talk about that later.
Hey, Mike, can you pull up Matt's membership month renewal?
Wait, is it?
I don't see that.
I can see it in the YouTube chat.
I don't
But
see
I
it
can't see it on the.
I don't see it.
It's a thing in the YouTube chat.
He's got member for 10 months.
Oh, nice.
Almost a year. I think if it's been 10 months, it's either between 10 and 12 months. Yo, let's drink to that. Hold on.
I still OCR to chug too, so.
Well, yeah, then we can do them both in the same fucking window. Because I'm going to do a shot. And then we're going to get into halftime. Yo, the amount of fucking like content that just came out of that segment is honestly just that shit was brilliant. Ryan, you came with your comedy chops tonight. I see that was that. Like you had zingers the whole way. I'm a little.
I get kept in check on my other show because we have a lot of roles. People's gonna let me loose. The bourbon's
you guys follow
flowing.
rules?
Huh?
I'm being a different house. You know that we're the Millers. Rules.
Yeah.
You follow rules.
Yeah, I don't know.
Paid? You guys are getting paid? All right. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls want to do. CR, we appreciate you. Matt, congratulations on 10 months, bro.
Dilly, y'all.
Dilly.
Yep, that shit definitely tastes like bad decisions. My homie's taking me out to the bar.
There's no such thing as a bad decision. It was just a good story.
Fair enough.
Brian, I am reckless.
Dude,
I am bad for my own health.
I'm glad you live across the country from me.
We've had this conversation before. We have had this conversation before. Oh gosh. Let's get into a music video. I want to get in that touchdown. We're gonna bring in the reggaeton vibes tonight because I'm feeling I'm making bad choices tonight. Let's get in that touchdown, Mike. Halftime, baby. Rumboyz Fans Network. Like, comment, subscribe. Motherfucker.
Which one is it? You just told me which one I'm doing.
God damn it.
Dingleberg.
You don't have these.
It changes order every week when I log in.
It is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down.
That's what I mean. Your order is different than mine.
I got it.
All right.
What the fuck?
Monkey knife fight, monkey knife fight, monkey knife.
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a monkey knife fight.
And one day they met one team partners in the NFLPA.
It's a match made in the pits of a monkey knife fight.
And everyone lived happily ever after.
Are you listening? This is big.
What is a monkey knife fight?
You know, it's thing monkeys, knives, you get it. Fantasy sports is monkey knife fight. And monkey knife fight is fantasy sports.
Monkey Knife Fight is daily fantasy.
Monkey Knife Fight in the house.
I am Monkey Knife Fight. You are Monkey Knife Fight. We are all Monkey Knife Fight.
Monkey knife fight.
You have the NFLPA behind the company.
It's exciting for me to be a part of fantasy sports.
When I think of fantasy sports, I think of beating all my buddies year in and year out and being able to brag about it.
We're not just partners in it.
We're owners.
And it feels awesome to be an owner.
I challenge you to a monkey knife fight.
We've been saving you a seat at the table, Monkey Knife Fight.
Welcome to the one team and NFLPA family.
Monkey knife fight. Welcome to the family, monkey knife fight.
Welcome to the game, Monkey Knife Fight.
Monkey Knife Fight!
I challenge you to a monkey knife fight.
Monkey knife fight. Monkey knife fight, monkey knife fight, monkey knife fight, monkey knife.
Monkey knife
We
fight,
are
monkey
back,
knife fight,
ladies and
monkey knife
gentlemen,
fight,
on the
monkey knife
Rumboyz
fight,
Fantasy
monkey knife fight,
Network.
monkey knife fight.
Oi, me oi.
Holy shit. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out on Twitch as well. We greatly, greatly appreciate all the love and support. Cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rumboys and girls. What it do, dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly, y'all.
Oi, me oi.
Ryan, how many beers you had tonight?
He's drinking whiskey.
He's drinking.
Well, I had 3 pounders before I started, but I am now drinking whiskey. Well, my second glass of whiskey since we started.
Oh, shit. How big's your glass? Like,
Huh?
how big's your glass? 24 ounces?
No.
No.
No, not with whiskey.
Oh, whiskey.
I just see a big glass there. I'm like, is that
this is
16 ounce glass?
This is 10-year-old shit. This is good stuff.
Is that Russell? Is that Russell's Reserve?
Yeah, Russell Reserve 10-year.
Ryan, is your glass?
Justin, the cards fucked me today.
What'd you
the
say?
cards fucked me today. I really thought the Cardinals were going to pull off their win today.
My next one, they're all about that. Yeah, more like that. We got the engraved, we got the initials. You know how it rolls.
Hey, Slip, you missed a segment earlier, bro. It was
You gotta
so
go back
fucking
and watch
good.
it.
Yeah, you got to go back and watch that shit.
Hi,
That
hey,
shit
Slip.
was great. We really got to get in. Let's do our 2 players. Let's do our 2 players, and we really got to get in the best bet. So let's knock out 2 players first. 2 players must start this week in fantasy football. Please try not give low-hanging fucking fruit. Obviously, yeah. Okay, we'll step on fucking thing. Fucking
Oh, great. You took my pick.
Give me,
That's so annoying.
like throw
that
out
being
some good,
said,
like give people value. Like give people a reason they should buy Rumboyz Premium. Like let's go.
All right.
Who's starting?
You.
All right,
You
so there's a certain team that has their defense is second worst against wide receivers. They play cover 1 and they play cover 3, and a wide receiver.
Shut
is
your
really
whore mouth,
good at
Mike.
Cover 1 and cover 3. Give
Mike.
me Robert Woods, baby.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You're good, Mike.
No, dude.
Rob Woods.
Woods.
Okay, Rob. You want Rob Woods against
Commanders.
DC?
Mike,
Oh,
I
man.
thought you were attacking my boys.
You are old, aren't you?
Wait. So Rob Woods against DC. Who's your second?
I can't believe I'm saying this, Robbie. Robbie, you're going to tell me that I'm finally come to the dark side? CEH against the Las Vegas Raiders.
Okay. Solid. Hang.
First pick, it's my boy that I've been yapping about, writing about, talking about. Corey fucking Davis. Every fucking week, Corey Davis is busting his Nelson Aguilar, his Deshaun Jackson, his fucking what's a random asshole that just goes
Get
randomly.
your
His-
fake fucking Jay having ass out the fuck out of my goddamn chat. I have more Jordan.
Oh my god!
I have so
Don't
many
take the bait.
Jordans, it would blow your fucking mind. Get the fuck out of my chat.
I wear $40 Reeboks. That's cool. I'm good.
He's the John Brown.
I wear the Walmart brand Hey Dudes.
Oh, dude. Hey, dudes, the best.
40. If you're buying Jordans for $42.99, you automatically know they came out the back of a fucking van.
No, that's
What
real.
boat did these fall off of?
What if they're stolen? Then they're cool.
No, they're definitely not real. They are fake. They are fake Jordans.
Well, not the business bug.
Okay, continue what you were saying, Payne.
Corey fucking Davis, man. He's the fucking guy. He's just a freebie. He's in your flex. If you're in a 3-receiver league or more, half PPR, full PPR, especially standard, you take yourself to Corey Davis. That guy just gets lost out there. I fucking love it. It's just like, what can you say? He's been good for 3 out of 4 weeks this season. And him and Zach Wilson actually have chemistry together. So
him and Zach Wilson have chemistry together. Zach Wilson loves targeting Corey Davis, so I love that pick. And going back to what Mike said, I love the CEH pick just because, like, he's proven it. He's doing it. So you just got to kind of run with it.
And it drives me nuts.
Who's your second, Pang? And what are you drinking?
Soda. So I'm a fucking child.
I miss drunk Pang.
Oh, too much. We're gonna go back one more fucking play, and I was gonna say Tyler Lockett, but let's talk about fucking Damian Harris. Like, this guy has been getting a lot of shit every year. He's not that good. His job doesn't get stolen. He's too old, even though he's only like 23. Like, what the fuck are we?
Wait, put that back up, Mike.
What are we looking at?
I didn't take anything down.
How much does this guy have to donate for you to let him spam the chat? Yo, if he threw a hundo, if this motherfucker threw a hundo right now, I would let him spam the chat all night.
It wasn't that $42.99 for one of them free Jordans.
Yo, $42.99. $42.99. If he drops $42.99 right now, I'll let him fucking promote his shit all night.
Dude, what if he sends you one of them fake free Jordans?
I'll still let him. I'll let him slide. Shit. Go ahead, continue. I'm sorry.
Damian fucking Harris, man, is another guy. Averaging 4.5 yards per carry this season, going for at least 60 yards on average or more. 86, 71, 41 the last 3 games, and a touchdown every game. I've already fucking said it. They're going to go 60 and then 6. 60 and then 6. That's what Damian Harris does every fucking week. Just buy Damian fucking Harris. It's so easy. Then start him. Like, I get it. It's not sexy, but there's a lot of shitty plays right now. At least you know one thing. They'll go 60 and 6 with Damian Harris.
And a lot of shitty players.
Can't beat 12 points on the board. Can never beat 12 points on the board sometimes. You can start Naheem Hines. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do whatever. Something bad happens.
Then you're stumbling more than if I drank the rest of the
Too soon, Peg. Too soon.
You can play fucking Chase Edmonds. These fucking guys that everybody try. And I try to warn you, these don't exist. Dolphins can't run the ball. Like Damian Harris, round 9.
Bro, I so wish I had a fat ass fucking joint for Payne's take right now. I would so flame up after what he just said. And said I'm gonna load a bowl. I'm gonna load a bowl because I'm out of papers. Like, if I was not out of papers right now, that's actually an indication of how much fucking weed I smoke. Like, I think I probably smoked like 10K worth of weed in a month.
Oh my fucking god.
He's an my fucking god.
Oh my god. Anyways, I already spoke my piece about how much I hate my Dolphins. Fucking
yeah, you already made me have to fucking want to blaze. You suck.
Imagine knowing your team, right? Imagine knowing your fucking team.
2 dildos for $99.42, including shipping.
That's basically my picks. So my picks was one I got laughed off of Twitter from when I mentioned it earlier this offseason. But Tyler Conklin.
That's so good.
I love the Conklin.
I never would have guessed it. That's good.
That was mine.
I mentioned it last week. My buddy that went to Central with him was.
No, I love the Conklin pick. I love the Conklin pick.
And he was like, he's gonna do something out there in New York. He did pretty good in Minnesota. He's gonna do something out in New York.
You have Bills fans that watch this show, man. Come on.
And so essentially, Tyler Conklin's that guy. He's that tight end one on their team. He's worth being. He's going to be a tight end 10 to tight end 15 for the by the end of the year. consistently. That's where he's going to be. And my second guy, where did he go?
What the fuck?
Am I allowed to say him on air again?
Sure.
Do it.
Romeo Dobbs.
I like that pick.
I'm all right.
But
I'm lifting the Romeo Dobbs rule because Christian Watson is ass.
On another side of this, I think this is the week that we really see the rookie wide receivers cement their place on their team. Week 5 is where we start to see it.
Olave and all them, yeah.
So Olave's leading the league in air yards so far. Drake London's already a wide receiver too.
Dotson's out, so that's not fair, but okay.
But it's gonna be the week for rookie wide receivers, and
I mean, Dotson's kind of cemented himself already, man. He's been playing.
Yeah, Dotson's that end zone target.
Love me some.
Treylon Burks has made a name for himself already in Tennessee, but I think this is going to be the next wave of wide receivers.
Ryan, give me your 2.
All right. First one's not as deep, and that's Michael Gallup. I know I shit on Jalen Ramsey earlier, but he's still going to be on CeeDee Lamb. So Michael Gallup, week 2 back.
Zaddy 69. If I donate $5, can I promote my product, Zaddy? Make it 10. Make it 10. If y'all can help me, if y'all can make this channel hit, we need $20 to hit the hundo mark. If y'all can make this channel hit like fucking like $20 tonight, that'd be insane.
Dude, I'll show Nip if you hit $20.
Oh my God, I'll show Nip.
I've shown Nip for less.
I'll show Nip for 10.
Well, we're at like 12 already, so it's like 8.
It's only 7 o'clock. I'll show Nip for 10.
No, we need 20 from this moment on. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, I'm taking Michael Gallup on that. He's a wide receiver 2 there. Like I said, Rams has been struggling, and he's coming back and a little bit healthier. And it might get a little away from CeeDee Lamb, so I'm bringing him back there. But my deep one is Devonte Parker. I know he's facing the Lions, and I know he's gross. I mean, there's not a gross receiver in the world, but Detroit is 32nd for points given up. And he's their big body deep threat. And if we're going to take a weird chance, he had 156 yards 2 weeks ago.
Yo, why do people want this show to take such a weird turn? Like the chat is like and our viewer count went up as soon as it took like this weird ass like erotic weird fucking turn. Like y'all are on some shit.
Where are these fucking people coming from?
I have no idea, but it is fucking hilarious.
That's bad.
Go ahead, Ryan. Continue. Throw me off my game.
I was no. Devonte Parker has words and shit. I don't fucking know.
You know what? I can't even hate that.
Detroit's defense is garbage, and they're going to be in a shootout. That's it. I don't know.
I can't hate that. I hate the fucking Gallup pick because I'm actively rooting against Gallup, but I love the fucking Parker.
I love Gallup so much. I want him to be a thing.
I think if he was looked at the same way someone looks at Corey Davis, I'd be more for it. But people look at him like he's this amazing, like top fucking 12 receiver in the league, and I'm like,
I agree with you. He is where Corey Davis. He might be a little bit better than Corey Davis, but he's like that.
And that'd be fine. But then people look at him like he's branded at prime Allen Robinson tier, and I'm like, why? Fucking why? I don't.
But the thing is, nobody's playing him. Like he's just chilling on your bench. We're scared of him, but we just like to pretend like we like him.
Oh my God! I can't with this chat.
So I want to remind our viewers
it officially became the chat versus the analysts. Like, how much can the chat like just completely throw us the fuck off?
Yeah, then when someone in this, one of us 6 freaking exit on,
please stop stealing Dill. That shit is the way to fuck. Somebody here is not a Bills fan.
Oh my God! No!
$15.
Oh, fuck.
How close are me and Ryan to showing nipple?
Please don't. feet only, please. I'm a feet only fucking show.
Mike, hell no, fuck Mike.
I didn't yet. It's almost.
Ryan, all right. So
$12.99, I'll show belly button. Let's go.
$12.99, I'll show belly button.
Oh, shit.
Ryan, finish your take. Who's your second?
You already gave it. It's Jamie's turn.
We're moving on from me. I'm brain dead.
It's Jamie's turn.
All right,
I'm
so
looking for Tana.
God damn.
Who the fuck?
Big dick Jamie.
Who the fuck is making the views go up? Go ahead, Jamie.
All right, so Robbie, you said you wanted us to dive deep.
We're at
So
15
I'm going to
viewers.
eliminate my original one.
It's gonna be Donovan Peoples-Jones, isn't it?
No,
I'm a Browns fan.
no, dude.
Jacoby.
So originally,
David Bell.
I got my two guys. I'm keeping the one.
David and Joku.
Oh, that,
Jensen
yeah.
Bryant.
I played a joke,
Amari
obviously.
Cooper.
I keep seeing do
Nick
I start
Chubb.
this guy or this guy on my Facebook group. A lot of them were saying, do I start Godwin or whoever? Fuck yeah, you start Godwin. That's a no-brainer because Mike Evans is going against AJ Terrell.
I'm a dragon.
Godwin in the slot, but I took him out. Then I was gonna bring up Conklin because I was looking. I'm like, oh, Conklin's my next guy. You fucking took him, man. Like,
You're welcome.
then I was like, shit, I gotta come up with another guy. Olave was my next guy. You already brought him up with his. There you go. So,
Thanks, Zaddy.
so I'm looking deeper, and I came up with George Pickens because listen, man. The past 2 weeks, he's saw 7 targets, 8 targets. I mean, he's not catching them all, but like that dude is a baller, man. And then with Pickett coming in, like Pickett seems to like him a lot. So I'm gonna go George Pickens. You have to start George Pickens. He's like if you're starting like 9, so your second flex, put him in there.
I'm on Tinder.
All right.
Come on. You got to mention another player. You got to
Okay.
keep it
Well,
going.
this is my original guy, man, besides Conklin and Olave, but you got to start Devin Singletary, man. Right now, the dude's a mid RB2, and we drafted him so late that you're contemplating if you want to put him in your flex or not. Yeah, you put him in your flex. You start him. Like last year, he was the workhorse at the end of last year, and we're like, oh, is it gonna keep up? Yeah, it's gonna. It showed the past 4 weeks. He's getting targets. He's getting all the carries. Like you continue to fucking play Devin Singletary. I don't care if you put him in your flex.
Yeah.
Take someone out to put him in as your RB2. I have him ranked number 15 this week. So stop it with the Devin Singletary. Do I start him? Yes, you start Devin Singletary. There's no one else. They're a high-powered offense. Screw it. Put him in.
He's still not good.
All right.
He's not good, but
is that your 2?
play
Is that your 2?
That's his 2.
I had 4. Yeah, but yeah.
Whoa, what the? No, that's not the name of the game.
Well, you took Conklin from me. You took Olave. You mentioned him. So I had to come up with Pickens.
All right.
So Pickens and Singletary.
Low hanging fruit, dude. Singing these low hanging fruits. That's what you got. That's what happens.
Pickens and Singletary, bro. Take
For
him.
me,
Are
For me-
Rumboyz playing matchmaker in the chat right now?
Who the hell is that?
Yeah, what's going on,
Tell me
man?
who fucking
yo, this
Tinder.
chat
Fill me
is
in.
fucking
Fill me in.
hilarious,
I think
bro.
I know who this is.
I think I might know, but I'm not sure. Okay, let me get back on topic though. All right, so my first, Curtis Samuel. I think that Washington is gonna turn the fuck up, like against
Dude,
Tennessee.
that's the most toxic answer after you giving them up last segment. You goddamn hypocrite.
Finally, someone calls him out on stream.
I was gonna lead with this might be toxic, but I was like, I want to see if I get called out on it.
Fuck.
You're talking like
Talk
you're
about that
over
drunk.
there.
So I am flexing Curtis Samuel in the league.
That is such a Robbie answer, though.
Oh my god.
I'm also putting Kurt Samuel in. Hell yeah.
Your dick probably got itchy after that fucking comment.
You have no idea. It was so hard. I am trying so hard right now to deliver a take, and this is okay.
Curtis Samuel pops holes in the condom before you like you're getting trapped.
You ready for my second? It's still in the NFC East. You ready for this? You ready? I'm about to piss Ryan off. I'm gonna fucking piss Ryan off. I'm gonna fucking piss Ryan. Devonte Smith.
Nah, I'm cool with that.
Love him.
Really?
Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
I would play Devontae Smith over AJ Brown this week.
I almost said all Eagles.
Fucking can't stand Devonte Smith.
It's
I am so mad that I was wrong on Devonte Smith. He's proved me wrong this year.
That dude can separate, man.
Devontae Smith is the new Deshaun Jackson. Like he's gonna have great weeks and then just trash weeks. Like that's just his game. Him, Tyler Lockett. It's that genre of receiver. But dude,
Or if you're on Grindr, we can meet there too. Piss on my what the fuck?
yeah, Curtis Samuel, man, that's the girl you
I
find
ain't
online who
filming that
wants
one.
to stop on your nuts.
Oh,
There's my two. I can't believe I just fucking said an eagle. I'm gonna win someone money. I'm gonna win someone money this weekend.
you're gonna win me money, man.
All right, so like for real, like you know how good it is, like being an analyst. Like when you win someone else money, it's like, yes, I told you, motherfucker. it's so fulfilling. It's so
Well, then you
good.
come back and be like, I told you I was gonna listen to your ass.
Like yeah.
They count you.
All right, so
If
follow
you're
me.
listening to Robbie's ass, there's something wrong.
Dude, we're not on Grindr, bro.
We're talking about Tinder, so we might as well keep going.
Grinder got mentioned. It's all good.
What are the mods doing in the chat? Why the fuck did I give y'all hammers? Y'all, come on. All right. Getting into the very next topic. I was gonna roll right in from that into best bets, but I want to break up the monotony. Let's talk Kenny Pickett. Let's talk Steelers. Let's kind of breeze through that. Quick hit that. It should be touched on. We start with you, Jamie. Thoughts on Kenny Pickett, his first start. What are your expectations, and what should the chat's expectations be with Kenny Pickett?
Who's he playing this week? He's got a tough matchup, right?
It's the Bills.
All right, so the Bills aren't no joke.
Bills are not a joke.
Yeah, love the Bills, love their defense, love their offense.
They should have lost last week.
Pickett is going to have a tough time.
Thanks, Mike.
In his
14 seconds this year.
But like I said, man, like my last take, I said Pickens is going to be a great start. I think they have a great connection. Pickett and Pickens all day. I'll pick it and pick it that. Next.
Wow. Ryan.
I think Pickett's going to have a rough.
I just said that. You got to take a new take.
Oh,
No, he can fucking take his goddamn take.
I'm going to say he's going to have a rough 4 weeks to start. Maybe more.
Wow.
But we got Buffalo, Tampa, Miami, and Philly. Like, he's going to have a rough start to his career. There's going to be some highs. There's going to be some lows. But, like, he honestly didn't look bad this week. I know he threw 3 picks. One was 100% Chase Claypool's fault. Holy shit. He couldn't house a 5'9" receiver. That's embarrassing. But, like, there's a lot to look forward to. I hate the Steelers. And I wish him nothing but the worst.
You're my new favorite analyst.
I'm a Ravens fan, dude. You know this. So I hate them and I hate the Browns, too. But it's fine.
Oh,
but
hey.
But, like, he has enough talent where with the receivers he has, he'll be all right. It's just he needs to make the Week 12 when he starts playing, like, Indy, Atlanta. Like, he needs to get through this stretch, but it's trial by fire. It's going to be some ups and downs, but I'm not playing with fantasy. I'm not betting on him to do anything positive. I'm not betting on interceptions. but like it's not going to be great for a while. He's going to struggle, but you know what? That's good for him. He'll learn. It's not the Big East anymore, or no?
This was
ACC. I'm sorry.
This was I hearing your take. I'm mad. Like I bring this up on Rumboyz After Dark because like this is a Rumboyz and NFL AM topic. Hearing that, I kind of feel like we're all like. I mean, am I wrong? Like, are we all kind of underneath the impression that it's going to be a rough start?
I have a slightly different take, but
okay.
I'll get into it a little bit.
We all knew the Steelers weren't going to be that great. Like I already predicted them to be.
Yeah, none of us knew it was going to be that great, and I don't expect Kenny Pickett to be that great. So I'm seconding the motion on Ryan.
Like it's like a 2-10, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 2 interception game, and that's fine.
And that's success for him. In this environment.
If he has
for someone that wasn't supposed to play,
if he has more touchdowns and interceptions this week,
but the
no matter the outcome, it's a win.
But the overall outlook, not just this Sunday. So like the overall outlook, like I just feel like this is super early to thrust this kid into this position. But I mean, I guess in the same sense, he's going to be thrust into this position, anyways. I got you. I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link. Not analytics. Hey Slip. I'll send you the link because not analytics. You have to change your name.
I will say this: he completed all 13 of his passes on Sunday were completed.
It's true.
Two were tipped by his teammates into other people's hands, which I like to coin unearned interceptions, and one was a Hail Mary as time expired, which I don't fault interception at that point in the game. So what does that mean? He's completing the passes that he's supposed to complete. He's doing what Mike Tomlin wants him to do. Give it time. Are there going to be growing pains? Yep, but I think he looked good in the preseason. He looked good.
So
I think you mean Alex Smith type player.
So wait. No. Are you saying? So are you saying? Are you more on the upside than the downside on Kenny Pickett?
I think I'm probably higher than most people on what Kenny Pickett's going to bring the rest of the season.
I'll let it be. I'll let it be. I'll let it be. Listen, we're not betting that game until Sunday morning. So we have time. I'm definitely going to take everything that you just said into consideration. It's just astute observation. Pang and then Mike.
I'm okay with Pickett. Like I'm hoping that he does well. He's a guy who just started. I don't fucking know, and I didn't get to watch a ton of the game, but if Pat says there's unearned interceptions, which what happened with Trevor Lawrence, by the way, a ton last year, right? Like tips, just receivers couldn't separate, and they had block hands that day.
Is it best to just fade? Like any props like that favor him?
Probably. I'd probably just wait to see.
What are they at?
That's fine.
I'm probably just not taking them. I'm not playing those lines.
It depends what they are.
That's smart betting.
Yeah, and then
there's thousands of lines on DraftKings and BetUS and whatever.
And then according to Pickens, dude, like I don't know what it is with people with fascinations with like the wide receivers in Steeler land, especially the twos. Every year, there's always a new one. I feel like I made a list for this particular topic. Like here we go. Let me know if you remember these names. Marcus Wheaton.
Yes, obviously.
I live here.
Isn't he the oldest rookie?
Eli Rogers.
Yes.
Martavis Bryant.
Yes.
Oh hell yeah!
Fucking Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yes.
James Washington.
Yes.
Fucking Mapletron, Chase Claypool.
Yes.
And then we got George Pickens. What the fuck are we? Hell, you can even throw Deontay Johnson for this shit, but at least Deontay Johnson's been good for more than 1 year straight, so that's pretty cool. So, like, why are we doing anything with these second receivers on this fucking team? Like, next year it's going to be some other guy, or maybe 2 years from now it'll be another guy. Someone always gets phased out on this team, so I don't know. People are, like, digging for wide receivers twos with a rookie quarterback. Like, come on. Let's fucking move on.
The thing
let's not be dumb here. Go get Zay Jones.
Draft-wise, though, like, his Pickens' issue was his off the field and his demeanor on the field.
It wasn't so much volatility in the. So I know I kind of got on Pang earlier about bringing up like the stock analogy, but Pickens kind of creates so much volatility in the market because already in a season where there's so much turnover with veterans kind of not being in their prime, and these young mid, like kind of like upcoming guys are now starting to like rear their heads and being what some of us thought they would have been or not would have been. It's like Payne brings up an interesting point to where it's like, I feel like it's best that you wait a week. I'm not playing them in fantasy. Someone is always going to be startable. Someone's always going to be replaceable in fantasy in this offense. It is super tough to invest in anyone in this offense if you already have shares. Those are bye-week shares at best. This is an offense that is a bye-week offense at best. And I think that's probably the best standpoint that anyone can take away from this segment. Mike, what do you have?
So I think that it's to Kenny Pickett's detriment to start them when they are, because of what Ryan brought up. This stretch is so bad that this can do damage to someone's career, in my opinion, where if you set him up for failure, I'm not saying I agree with Pat in the sense that he's making the plays that he needs to, but who's to say that's going to continue with the stretch that they have upcoming?
And that's where I agree.
And my problem with that is I just don't want him to get gun shy later on because of what's happening in this stretch. And I just think that's where you have to hold.
That can very easily happen. Right now,
it happened to David Carr.
It is way too premature to say that you're all the way in on Kenny Pickett right now is what I feel. Like, the jury is still out. You need to let the case still build. You need to see what happens. Now, if you're one of those people that you bought stock early and it works out for you, that's cool. And obviously, I'm talking in a redraft sense. I'm not talking in a dynasty sense. In a dynasty sense, obviously, if you bought the fucking stock, then whatever's going to happen is going to fucking happen. The market's the market. But in a redraft sense, if you got in early, cool. And if you get in kind of like right now-ish, next week-ish, it's cool. Because that's how quick your window's going to be. But if he doesn't produce, don't be disappointed because we told you so.
It's a lottery ticket.
It's a super lottery ticket. The
one thing Mike said about like him getting burnt out and like kind of ruined. I hate Steelers, but like as an organization, they're a good organization. They don't really ruin players like Dave Congo with Justin Fields. Like I trust Tomlin not to fuck him up in the future. Like I think even though he's starting in a rough stretch, I think they'll protect him and not do dumb shit like we saw a year ago with Tua and Fitzpatrick. Like I don't think they're going to do something like that in Pittsburgh where they're going to ruin him. So that's not a big worry, but it's more the talent than anything that needs to show through. Because he is, he's 2 years younger than Lamar Jackson, and Lamar Jackson didn't leave for 5 years. He's old. I don't know if he's hit his ceiling, but I don't think they'll ruin him. If it's ruined, it's on him.
I'm with that.
Him and his small hands.
Wow.
They're almost as small as my 5'6" ass.
So really quick. So while we're being super informative right now, I hope y'all at home, this is the time in the show where you may want to like break out pen and pad, or you may want to open up your local sports book. I know that St. Pat, he's been pushing Bet US. Make sure you guys check him out on his Twitter. Everything that he's dropping with his collaboration with Bet US. He's definitely hooking you guys up over there. Check out myself with DraftKings, everything that I'm popping off. Shouts to Degenerates, $2 pools, DFS. We're always tossing out those invites and trying to get you guys involved in that. We're now going to talk about our best bets for the week, okay? And with that being said and being stated, we need to come away with some motherfucking cash this week. We are only going to cover singles on tonight's show. If you would like parlays, if you would like SGPs, so on and so forth, our suggestion as a staff is to tune in Sunday mornings, all right, for our Sunday morning NFL AM show, where we go over our SGPs, We'll even cover some singles and double down on some singles. You'll even see if we have to hedge something. You can get all in-depth analysis Sunday morning. So make sure you guys check out Rumboyz NFL AM. That's 11 a.m. Eastern and 8 a.m. Pacific, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So make sure that you guys go ahead and check that out. Actually, I think we moved that timetable by like 30 minutes, give or take. But either way,
8:30. Yeah.
if you hit the bell, you don't have to worry about what time the show starts. So let's get into our best bets. Who's going first? Is it Mike?
I'll go.
Yeah.
I got 2 on the money. I got 2. I'm taking Detroit +3 against New England. I think it's going to be a shootout, and I just trust that offense to score more than New England. Both defense. I don't think it's going to be. It's just going to be one of those games with Zappy as the quarterback, and
that was the most Rumboyz biblical thing ever.
And the Houston Texans have beaten the Jacksonville Jaguars 8 times in a row.
We said it. We said in the season, you're more than likely always taking the Lions to cover. So that's just following rule of thumb. I love that. Good shit, Mike.
Houston is a 7-point dog. They have won 8 times against Jacksonville. They will not beat Jacksonville this week, but they will cover the +7. Paying your turn.
Man, that's some good ones. I'm gonna take those. I like that. Thanks, Mike.
Welcome.
Okay, I'm gonna pitch my boys. This is it. I'm gonna pitch my boys with Teddy B. I hate Teddy B, and it's okay. I'll fucking hate him at the time. But give me the Dolphins -3. I want the Dolphins -3. I think this offense is good. I think fucking Mike McDaniels is great. O-line's a little suspect still. Sure, whatever. Say what you want. But I think the Dolphins can take the -3. Zach Wilson's coming in for his game 2 of the year. He didn't look so good last week. He played a fucking bad team. Sorry, I know. Sorry, Browns fans. And he made it through. He played the Browns last week, right?
No, we're used to it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but it's one of those things, and I think you got to sign me up for what Tyreek Hill's going to do to his defense. You got to sign me up for what Waddle 1 week past his ankle injury. Teddy Bridgewater is shit, but he will be good as long as the head coach is good, which is something the Broncos didn't have the last year. That's not something the Panthers had the year before. And he will be fine with the weapons being elite. You saw this with Michael Thomas. So Tyreek Hill, I'm going to say it again. Tyreek Hill is fucking elite. He's not just a fast guy, okay? Anyone who keeps saying he's just fucking fast.
No, he's elite.
He's a top 3 receiver. He's a top 3 receiver in the league.
All fucking day.
Yeah,
so give me that -3 for the Dolphins. I think this will be tight, though. I don't think this is going to blow away. Right? You're probably going to be closer to -6. If you would have taken this at 3.5, I'd probably say just to skip the bet. But at -3, this is fine. 3.5 scares me a little bit, but 3 is fine.
You sent Mike on a journey with that, with his just missing Tyreek Hill. I could just see the pain in his face.
I was up in it.
Yeah, it's just mean.
Hey fellas, could you guys like in the group chat that we all have, send me your bets. And I'm gonna build a Rumboyz people's parlay off of this.
Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Private chat in here.
Pat has to say. What's up, Pat?
I was going to say,
Ryan, text it to me. Text it to me or DM it to me on Twitter.
Send it to me or Robbie, and then I'll send it to him.
The odds on your Dolphins line is looking like it's going to jump to 3.5.
Yeah, it was 3.5 when it opened, and it switched to 3. It might go back.
Right now, it's on BetUS. It's 120 and even.
Yeah.
On the 2 lines of it, so I think it's going to end up going to the 3.5.
I would take it at 3, but and I think they heads up. And then last but not least, 49ers at 6.5. Panthers are just shit, dude. Let's be fucking real. They're fucking shit. They're shit all over. They just suck. Baker's gonna get destroyed. I don't know how they're gonna put up points. Just give me the 49ers at 6.5. I think they take this easily.
I like that. Same Pat.
Those are my 2.
Yep. We're going Seahawks Saints. We're taking the under. It's under 46. I don't trust the Saints to get there.
Ooh.
Saints don't have an offense that's strong enough with Andy Dalton.
That's
and
tough
Michael
defense
Thomas.
they're going against. So yeah.
And the Saints defense is going to keep the game low. It's going to be probably a 20-14 game, and it's not getting close to that 46, in my opinion. And then on the opposite side of that, where did it just go? We're taking the over on the Lions at 45.5.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like such a solid call.
It's the Patriots and Zappy, but Zappy can put up something against the Lions offense.
Yes.
He'll put up at least 20. The Lions offense will put up at least 25. We'll be good.
All right.
Ryan.
So I got this show sheet a little late. So I'm a prop bet person. I know everything's been like team bets so far.
No, that's prop bets are good too, dude. We do prop bets.
I do too. I do prop bets.
Mark Andrews at 5.5 receptions right now.
Oh,
a little crazy because Rashad Bateman's out. The Jets have. I'm sorry, not the Jets. The blah blah blah. The Bengals have 2 games where they've given up 9 receptions to tight ends and 7 to tight ends, and those were Freiermuth and Conklin, and they're not Mark Andrews. They've struggled against the position. Andrews is going to kill them, especially when he's the only real target in Baltimore.
I like it.
Do you think this game goes over 48 though? Because that's the over/under right now.
Yeah, because I'm
not 48
official. Bro, like Baltimore's defense has struggled, and so Cincy's. I'm if I'm gonna be honest, I'm not betting it, but I think it would go over if I had to. If I was forced to, I would, but I'm not betting it.
Okay, that's fair.
Jamie, you're up.
Oh, I'm all right. So I'm gonna go back
to the Browns.
Yes.
Dude,
this is a lock. Listen,
you got to do just one homer pick a night.
No, dude, this is a lock because I do prop bets just like you do, bro. And I saw Brissett over. It was 209 passing yards, but now it's 211.5 passing yards. He's done that almost every week so far. But when he did that, he was playing teams that, if you look at the pace of play, he was going against teams that were like 17th, 18th ranked in pace of play. Now he's going against a team, and the Chargers going against they're number 6 in pace of play. So what does that mean? That means more offensive snaps, right? So if he's already hit over 209, 211, going against those teams.
Good old boys, what's up? I see y'all in the chat.
Like it's guaranteed that he's gonna hit that over 211 yards.
Jamie, what's his line for completions?
Oh, I don't know. Let me look. Completions?
Because if it's like 17 or 18, I'll take the over on that.
Hold on. Let me look it up real quick. Prop bets. See, I do this my bookie because it's not legal here, so I got to use an overseas.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Pass attempts. We have a pass attempts. Cleveland Browns. Here we go. Pass attempts is 30.5 pass attempts.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's probably going to hit like 17, 18 over that.
Pat, are you doing a correlation equation in your head right now?
DK has
smart fucker.
Okay, Pat, DK has completions at 18.5.
I take the over.
Yeah.
With what Jamie said about their pace of play, he'll have enough plays to make it down to 8.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole reason I'm betting this. I'm putting the house on it.
So here's my two. First
top
one,
15 in money throws.
First one, I'm gonna tip you guys off with my prop of the weekend. I'm honestly gonna go low hanging fruit here. Like I said, like I gotta give you reasons to buy fucking Rumboyz Premium. Like to get
Carson Wentz to throw a pick.
Carson Wentz gets sacked 5 times.
Dude, he doesn't want to talk bad about that.
Wait,
leave him alone.
Baker throws a pick.
Don't make him trash his ex.
Those are low hanging fruit ones, so those are pretty good.
Over under.
Wait. I'll say the second one probably should have been mentioned on Premium. Yeah. Pat, do better next time. All right, that's one that you throw out on Premium. Like, if you were serious about that, that's one that you throw out on premium.
The completions?
No,
the sacks.
No, that was me just being an asshole.
But no.
The sacks.
All right, no, pro. So my first, I'm actually gonna go with the prop. Then I'm gonna give you guys an over and under. My prop, AJ Brown anytime TD score at +110. You could kind of really honestly parlay that with anything that the other guys have said tonight, or either what I'm about to say tonight. And I think that on a 2-leg, 3-leg, 4 maybe is where it kind of gets a little risky because we draw some hot takes. But like on like a 2 or 3-leg, you can maybe, with a pretty decent sized deposit, can net you a pretty good cash flow if you toss an AJ Brown anytime TD with that. So that should may hit around the afternoon hours for you. Then you do couple that with anything that any of the other guys said. I think you're looking at cash money. My second is the over in the Washington Tennessee game. It's set at 43, but both these teams, the defense really isn't there, but the
defenses are doo-doo.
But the offenses are.
Yes.
The Commanders got a safety this year. It can't be that bad.
So what happened on Thursday night, I don't think that in that game with those two types of teams where it's like you're kind of almost expecting what happened Thursday night just because it's like it is who it is. But in reality, you're going to get a better turnout than what you expected. Where it's like, because you both suck, you just both blew each other out of the fucking water. So I could see like a 46-point game. I could see like 24-23. I could see like 27-24. There's no defense. That's something that these two teams suck at. And it's in the afternoon. The states aren't far away from each other. The travel distance isn't far. So we're not talking about any team being tired in this. At 43, the over is kind of like, that's manageable. Like this might be a game where you're like, Carson Wentz is back. And that could be very toxic for your whole fantasy roster.
Yep.
Completion over under 18.5 per percent. Yep. Give me over. He'll hit 20.
He's hit it all but one game this year, and that one game was week 1 where he only had 18.
Yeah. All right, y'all ready for the final topic?
Mm-hmm.
Good, because I want to take a shot. All right. It's obviously big news. How detrimental is the situation that Brady is going through right now going to affect the Bucs? Are you behind the Bucs? Like, are you like against or are you for? Do you think the Bucs still have Super Bowl implications, or are you now fading those Super Bowl implications? We start with Jamie.
Oh, start with me. All right, so
this one should be fairly quick, I feel like.
Yeah. So the question was like Tom Brady with his personal situations.
Does it affect the Bucs Super Bowl chances? Yes or no?
I mean, you got to think of it. Brady always played better at home, right? So now he doesn't have this girl nagging him at home, like do this, do that. So yeah, he's gonna even play better at home now without this voice.
So you're now favoring the Bucs to have contention.
When you go away from the house, like you're kind of nervous. So like Brady never plays great outside of his home stadium. So I'm kind of on the fence on this, man. Yeah, he doesn't have the distractions. He can go out and do his own thing. Like
I am fucking
That sounds like
afraid
more
for Tampa.
distractions.
I'll be honest. I'm afraid for Tampa. I'm afraid. I am scared as shit.
Yes, Leafs. Yes, Leafs. Oh yes, that's gonna fucking happen.
Did he just take
And
my
I'm
joke?
ready for it.
God damn it.
Being toxic.
What I'm trying to get at is, what do you do,
Toxic King?
Robbie? What do you do
I quit.
when a girl leaves? You go out there and you show your best. You
Yeah,
go out there,
I'm trying to
you put
go
on your
get reckless
best
right
clothes,
now.
You slick back your hair, like you do all your.
I'm about to go get in the shower. Yes, make your
Yes.
case.
So Brady is gonna go out there and be like, "Fuck you, Giselle. I'm gonna be the best that I could be. I'm gonna. Who knows? Like he could find. I don't know if she has a sister or not, but he can go out and bang her sister. And be like, I'm gonna show you.
So you're on the okay. So you're
I'm
on.
I like if he was me, like I go out there when the girl leaves. Yeah, I get depressed for a minute, but that's
You on your king shit. Okay, stay toxic, King. Ryan, how does this affect the Bucks?
So my joke was stolen out of the chat, which upsets me. I was going to say they're going to be 5-star top 2 team in the NFC until Pete Davidson claps them cheeks. But that's upsetting. But he'll be fine, man. This dude already deleted his family off his Twitter. He's moved on. He's ready to win that. Other than the Eagles, the NFC's absolute just dog shit. He'll be fine. They'll make
that.
Oh my God, Pat!
Payne,
you dirty bastard!
Payne your take.
No, it's
Pat already dropped his take. Payne your take.
That is Pat's take. That is Pat's take.
I don't fucking care. I mean, I think it's going to affect him. I guess. Does he even see his family? Who fucking knows?
Other than the kid
Just when he opens mouth and kisses them.
It's going to affect the Super Bowl. Like if they were actually going to get there, they're not going to get it there.
Mike,
it's Tom Brady. He wins when he wants to win. He'll win if they're gonna. I think
this was it's a vibe topic.
Like when Ryan, like what Ryan said, it's them and the frickin' Eagles. Everyone else is in the next level in the NFC. That guy plays like Terminator when he needs to. He's going to sweep this under the rug. He's probably going to go bang another Brazilian model and call it a day on Super Bowl Eve.
I want a reality show out of it.
Well, yeah, when
I want a Netflix docu-series. I want a Netflix docu-series.
I saw something on. I don't know.
Brady's going to be fine.
I saw one that said have him have a Bachelor-style show.
Yeah, I saw that.
Gronk be the host. And then in the second season, him and the chick have to live with AB to see if they can make it.
Dude,
and you have to have Belichick be the chaplain.
What are the odds that AB hooks up with Giselle is the real question.
0.
I'm gonna say like 3-1.
Hey, put that shit on. Put that shit on. Put that
Drop
shit
on.
Pants, that's all I'm gonna say.
Whip that dick out.
Everyone's now seen AB's dick blurred, so it's
yeah, that's probably why she's divorcing Tom.
So I could be getting this.
That was the biggest blur of all time.
Fuck AB. AB's a piece of shit, bro. I hate
AB is fucking entertainment.
He is entertainment, though.
It's fucking great.
Ryan wants him as a Raven.
Anything that we want to address before we close out, like before we do outros, like, all right, well, we can kind of do like outros, like right now. First off, you can see everyone's screen names, but anything that anyone really wants to say, like that was a perfect way. Like we're good. Like this show was perfect. Like we're good. We were comical. We were great. Anyone? Anything? No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Maybe Pat.
Yeah, that thing. Like watch football. Enjoy it.
Yeah. Catch us Sunday.
Win your leagues. That's all you got to do. Is go out and win your leagues.
All I do.
That's simple.
Ryan, you want to shout out your network?
Nah, I'm good. I had fun tonight. I'm glad to be here.
He has rules there.
Hey, I shout out one of them enough.
Mike and Jamie shout out one. Other one's down a rookie big board. It's good. Check them out. It's fun.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know what? We're all here.
I'm here to have fun.
Exactly. You know what? We talk
Rumboyz.
football. We're good. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. I gotta find this outro really quick.
I got it.
You got it? Cheers to
I'm on
me. Cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What to do? We love and appreciate you. This was a great episode.
Love it.
Dilly.